Here you go. We're in. Logan's in. All right. Interesting looking base here. Everything's stacked on one side with the walls. Well, it's separated. I mean, not stacked. All right. Coming in here with dragons. Up with the walk. First, he has the haste pile. You know, all these buildings goes to the haste pile now. Can take out all these defenses around the town hall. Goes over to the revenge tower. Yes. Wow, getting great value out of this walk. Take out the revenge tower. All right, here goes the Dragon Duke straight across. First he goes down, pointing right here at 9 o'clock. Dragon Duke's flying around, is getting hit by the monolith and the long shot though. There's a couple totems to use. Has an overgrowth. No revive though. Head down towards 6. Drops in a totem for the long shot. Drops the other totem for the long shot. Dragon goes over there but catches a trap. A booger's on the long shot. Alright, troops are headed up here to the town hall compartment now. Alright, town hall gets secured. Overgrowth's about ready to wear off here, and I think he got this pretty easily. He has tons of troops. Plenty of time. Nice stack. There you go. Here's his army composition. We'll get the next hit. All right, here we go. Pretty compact on the walls here, base. I think this is a ghost base. Just turned. Dragon Duke flies across. There goes the arrow. Dropped in some rocket loons here, trying to get that air defense down. Got to drop another one since one veered off. Flying in right here to the revenge tower. Dragon Duke working up at 11 o'clock. Alright, troops onto the revenge tower now. Drop the poison down on that CC. Troops kind of splitting a little bit on both sides of the town hall here. They will secure the town hall. He did revive the Dragon Duke. Dragon Duke's flying in here. Where he's going all over the place. Alright, troops are going in this fire spitter. There's a new heli siege, a wagon. Behind. Overgrowth wears off on that monolith. Does have a couple free spells to use. Does have another revive to use. So working around the base here. Has a minion prince ability to use. Waiting for him to turn. Probably pop it. He does. Monolith gets frozen there. It's kind of hung up though. Let's have a revive for the Dragon Duke, remember. Looks like it'll be used on that. Set it in. There's plenty of time. Just needs that air defense. But I think he's fine either way if he revives the Dragon Duke here. He might not even need to, but this Warden gets his air defense next. There's Dragon Duke now. Air defense goes down, so this will be a 3-star. There we go. What a nice stack. There's his army comp, and we'll get in the next hit. Alright, flaking out. Go with Fireball. Lands it. Nice. Get that scatter. Drops the totem down here. Gonna let the warden work a little bit. Ooh, he dropped in super witches. Okay, I guess not. We're going. Alright, troops are headed towards 3 o'clock area. That general direction. Another quake right here on the lava launcher. Shoots the arrow across. Here comes the dragon flying across. Gets that lava launcher down. Love that animation on that dragon, dude. Alright. Got some throwers in behind these super witches. Dragon Duke will get the revenge tower. It does take it down. Does go away, but Phoenix revived him. Drops a log launcher in. It pops pretty early. Sends the king in here. Goes the ability with the stick figure. Alright. As you get to this town hall. Queen's wrapped around for it now. This is definitely fizzling out though. Town hall will get secured though. We'll get the 2-star. Queen lures out the CC, a couple ice bombs to deal with. Hitting 60% here. Couple throwers, the queen's still working. Get the scatter shot. Work on this fire spitter. You have one super witch working around. The big boy. He's gonna go down here. And ends up with a 65% 2-star. Heck of a try. Alright, here we go. We got Team Diablo going in here on Flaming Dragons. Turn up with the Warden walk. It's on the Warden. Ooh. Warden's getting hit. Throws the rage down. He has the torch on him for equipment. Alright, Dragon Duke does have the jetpack. Come in with super bowlers. Nice. Different attack strategy. We're going to take out this whole compartment. Work on trash buildings around now. Alright, here comes in the super bowlers right at 1 o'clock. Pulls the Warden. Alright, drops in the Queen, 10:30. Queen has Magic Mirror action figure on her. Where goes the ability. The Eternal Tone, the troops can walk right through the walls. Drops a rage down for those super bowlers. Take down the monolith. Revive the Dragon Duke. Or Dragon Duke goes flying across, excuse me. He sends in the siege for the town hall area. I don't know what happened to all his bowlers, but they got wiped out. Sending everything in towards the town hall now. Finding tons of air traps. Has a Super Yeti pop out of that siege. Ooh. Got some wounds over the long shot. Does the death damage take him out? Yep. Has the baby dragon in. Does secure the town hall. We're at 68%, so they will take the lead here with this attack. It didn't go as the plan for sure, and has that revenge tower on the back end, so this will be definitely be defense. He's getting more percentage. All right, finds a tornado trap. I think that's be about it. I don't see. Ends up with a 73% 2-star. So it's anyone's match, just a slight percentage lead right there. We got Ricky going in right here on Jose. He's coming in with dragons. The Dragon Duke does have the jetpack on him. Here comes RC Walk right here at 630. He has the haste by honor. There's some stuff going on up north too. Drops in the flame flinger at 12 o'clock. That'll be working up top up there. Looks like it's fine. Tornado trap. She goes to ability. She stays up now. Let's see what she gets. Ooh, she took some damage right there. Working on this lava launcher now. Here's that. What she gets. All right, here he goes, flying right here at 8 o'clock. How come some Superman news out of the flame flinger? Wakes out. Here comes flying across the Duke. Love that animation. Did not get the revenge tower there though. Weakened it, but it's getting healed up. All right, did distract the logger right there with the totem. There's an invis spell, another totem here, probably most likely used on that revenge tower. He drops it. Dragon Dude comes over to the revenge tower. Tons of traps around there. Has an invis to use. Some troops coming down here. Quite a few troops. I don't know if they have enough to get through this compartment, especially with that air defense there. We'll see. The geared up Archer Tower as well. Yeah, with this scatter right here. Does drop an invis. Will be defense, but pretty good percentage. Already up to 90% here. Still getting some pretty good percentage. Still has Sneezy too as well. Last dragon goes down. Here goes the warden. Now we got Sneezy. I don't know if he can get anything. Yeah, Sneezy goes down. Have last booger. Ends up with a 94% 2-star. Heck of a try. All right, here we go. We got dragons, Inferno dragons. The jetpack. Queen has the arrow. See some quakes over the CC. There goes the Dragon Duke flying across. Took out the CC. All right. There goes the arrow. All right. 1 o'clock. Here comes all the dragons. He's working down at 3 o'clock. Drops in for a dragon at 12 o'clock to help with the funnel. All right. Drops in the minion prince, the new heli siege. I call it the heli, even though it's like the wagon, right? All right. Queen did go to ability. The Revenge Tower did lock onto the action hero. Took him down. I figure. Alright. Dropped an overgrowth on the Revenge Tower. Queen goes down. Alright, that overgrowth should be wearing off now. Shortly. Does have a freeze for this Finch Tower. Revives the Dragon Duke. Going right into that Revenge Tower. This looks very strong. Dragon Duke gets the Revenge Tower. Yes. And that Dragon Duke has enough to finish up the rest of his base with the supporting troops. So I believe this will be a 3-star. And with that, they'll be taking Team Diablo will be taking the lead on stars. As well as percent. Put a nice stack. Last building. Use armor composition here. And there we go. So after six attacks in this war, Team Diablo took the lead 8-7 over Krewe Esports. Here's a percentage. We'll get in the next attack. But I'm no businessman. All right, here we go. We got Flaming Dragons going in on Team Diablo here. Shadow. He's coming in with dragons. All right, Dragon Duke does have... Oop, there you go. Starting off with RC Walk, and the Dragon Duke in at 230 flies across there. Dragon Duke will be working over there at 8 o'clock. Finds a whole bunch of Teslas. The long shot is locked onto the Dragon Duke. He flies over to the Dragon Duke and ends up going down there. RQ's still coming in here towards the monolith. Alright, haste vial is activated right there. She's so funny when she's under the haste vial. I found some more Tesla. She goes into the long shot. She ends up going down. We're flying in over here at 1 o'clock. Flying right to that, through that, into that fire spitter. We got 3 totems right here coming into the Revenge Tower compartment next. Has that wagon going. Finds a tornado trap. Let's drop a totem there for the Revenge Tower. Looks like the Revenge Tower is going to down pretty quick here, possibly. Yep, Revenge Tower falls. Got that long shot hitting some of those dragons, that pack of dragons. Finds a whole bunch of traps right there in the core. Troops to wrap around towards the town hall. Has a lot of dragons up. Looking pretty strong to me. Warden might go down here though. Let's have another totem. Alright, looks like he got this. Drops the totem right there in the middle, has enough troops to secure the rest of his base. There's nothing else on the outside, so this will be a 3-star. Nice hit. Right there, Krewe Esports answers with a 3-star. Nice. There's his army comp. We'll get the next hit. Logan here. Starting to quake out the core area right there. There goes the arrows. Here comes the Dragon Duke. And just split that base in 2. Alright. Queen working down there with the Dragon Duke. Got Dragon Riders, Dragons chosen here. That was a nice funnel here. Alright. Here you go, flying in right here. Between 7 and 8 o'clock. Lava Hound pop. We go right in this town hall compartment. Dropped in the heli wagon. Yeah, maybe I like to call it that. Anyways. It's fighting a spitter, or air sweeper, I meant to say. Alright, finally that monolith goes down, flying up and around here. Right, revives the Dragon Duke down there at 4 o'clock. There are a lot of heroes around there. Does have another revive farm. Didn't get much out of that. Probably needs to wait till some distraction comes down first. does have the minion prince ability to use as well. Troops are headed around at 12 o'clock right here. Gonna head down towards 3. Drop the totem in. Alright, let's have this revenge tower. Come around, minion prince ability, nice. Alright, that's quite a few troops there. You should probably consider the revenge. There you go, there goes the dragon dude. Need to get to that revenge tower. Work on swords instead. Finally goes down. Still has the minion prince, has enough dragons. This will be a 3-star. Nice, he was patient on that last revive. What a nice attack. We'll see what his army comp is here. There you go. Here we go. We got Krewe Esports final attack coming in here. They're hoping to get a 3-star right here to add a little pressure to Team Diablo, who is leading on stars right now. Here we go, walking in. Breaks out and weakens that monolith area. What's the ability? Here comes the haste file. Holy moly. The animation's crazy to look at as well. Alright, there we go. Here you go, flying right here between 1 and 2 o'clock. Alright, drops in the heli wagon. The heli wagon's a hell of a wagon. Alright, coming around to the Giga Bomb. Alright, drops in the Dragon Duke at 5. Here comes the logger, distracts it. Is the logger's going to hit that Dragon Duke though? I think they are. Just a slight issue with the aim of that. But he's alright, he's healing himself back up. I'm going to secure the town hall compartment. A lot of his troops are headed around here at 6 o'clock. So the minion prints on the town hall. Alright, troops are headed up here. We're all kind of converging in at 9 o'clock area. The revenge tower is alive though. He does have a rocket loon to use. Fits the minion prince ability. Freezes up that revenge tower for a while. That's very nice. Looking very strong. I think he got it as long as this revenge tower goes down. Which it does. There we go. We will be getting this 3. Oh, that's 17 seconds. 16. Yeah, he has enough time, right? Where's the other building? Think. There we go. What a nice attack right there. Add some pressure here. Here you are. We're in the final attack. It all comes down to this. Can he get a 3-star and just automatically win on stars? Or will he get a high enough percentage 2-star right here to take the lead and the win here in the Hard Hitters League Kitsune Division? We'll see. He's coming in with throwers. Alright, starting off with the Warden right here. Warden has the heroic torch on him. Nice and patient with this Warden walk, setting up pathing for these throwers. All right, here we go. Drops a rage in for that warden who was getting hit pretty hard. And a totem. Here comes the throwers now. Heading right towards this town hall compartment. Got some ice golems up between 8 and 9 o'clock. The king and the queen as well. All right, these throwers are locked onto the long shot now. We'll take him down, move into the town hall. I have a couple of loons and did a little bit of death damage here on the lava launcher. Drops an overgrowth in behind. 4 o'clock. All right, we're heading in towards the monolith area here with the king. Monolith does go down by the queen. All right, here we go. Your troops finally got through the ice column. Heading in here. Finds a tornado trap. Here's the 2-star already, coming up to 60 percentile. I don't know if he has enough to get through the base. Does he have enough to get the percentage he needs here, right, to secure the win? With the 71 percentile. Got some throwers here, but they're kind of stalled up right now. The revenge tower is locked on. Configure right there. Help take out the revenge tower. Nice. Getting up to 74 percentile. Got 15 seconds left. Throwers get through. How much more percentage can they get? Might be it with that defensive king. Right there, ends up with a 75% 2-star. Here's his army composition. Let's see what the percentage is here. So they did not get it. So Krewe Esports does win on percent. Tied on stars, 13-13 against Team Diablo in the hard hitter leagues. Kitsune Division here. If you like this content, please subscribe to the channel. I'll scroll down here for the stats, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace out.